For the past several years, I've been looking at the albums I've missed, but in this series, I'm looking back at the music I heard growing up. But not the obvious stuff like Abbey Road or Beggar's Banquet, just the deeper cuts. So with that in mind, here are the albums that made me.
'Cause you're the best thing that ever.
Another early 70s R&B album my mom played a lot when I was young. My memory of Imagination by Gladys Knight and the Pips centered largely around Midnight Train to Georgia, but when I spun it recently, I was amazed by how much I remembered, and by how much I either missed or took for granted when I was younger. In hindsight, it's clear that Imagination is mostly a throwback to the classic era of Motown-style R&B. The songs are all pretty harmonically simple, and the arrangements feel very much like something you hear from Holland Dozier Holland or the Funk Brothers. But the production quality, and the string arrangements in particularly, definitely place this in the early 70s. Listening recently, I couldn't help but notice how much different the album would have been without the Pips, Bubba Knight, William Guest, and Edward Patton. Honestly, as amazing as Gladys Knight's voice is, it's their little running commentary on every line she sings that kind of makes this album for me. Especially on the line, "I'm gonna be with him. I know you will." I love it. Standout tracks for me are You're the Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me and Midnight Train to Georgia. Final analysis. Is this an album I still like? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Is this an album I still spin regularly? No, surprisingly, this one's not one I've heard in quite a while. Would I recommend Imagination? Yeah, I think I would. I mean, it's kind of outdated. It was even kind of outdated when it was originally released in 1973, but, still pretty great.